Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Gold. It's that time of the day when I come here and spend some time with you guys. And today it's not going to be all about me, but it's a serious matter. It's a serious business. It's a serious topic to talk about. I brought you guys story. It's story time. So sit down and get ready for this. So today, this message or this story line is actually for us ladies, and it could be some guys as well who are going through the same situation, and this can be a beneficial message to you. So I'm talking from my own feedback to this whole story. But before I start on the story, I'm gonna let you guys know, no matter what you go through in life, just know that it's not always your fault. I'm not saying that. Before I get started with the story, I'm gonna let you guys know, whatever you're going through, it could be your relationship with your partner, it could be your relationship with your husband, when I say partner, that means when you're not married. When I say husband, that means you're married. Or it could be a relationship between your friends. Do you know what I mean? So don't always think you're the one who's to be blamed, because it takes two to tango. It takes two to have an argument. It takes two to fall out of friendship or fall out of love. So always remember that it can't always be your fault, but it doesn't mean you don't have an impact to that situation. So there we go. I'm gonna rush into this topic. So the story goes like this. There was this lady who was in a relationship with someone, and apparently this guy was supposed to love her and everything, and even planning to sort of even like marry this girl. But the funny thing was, every time this girl goes out, he's always like, why are you going out? Why are you going out? Like, who are these friends you're going out with? I want to know their names. I want to know who they are. And why are you wearing this? Why are you looking nice? Why are you looking sexy and that? And then the girl's like, but this is me. Like, I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just going out with my friends. I'm just dressing nice, And then every time she's around him, and he's like, let me see your phone. Let me see who's pinging you, who's messaging you. Why do they have to message you? Blah, blah, blah. And she began to wonder, like, really, I really like this guy, I really love him, but why is all this happening? And then it goes further on, like, I mean, you act like you love this girl, and yet you always do things that make her feel uncomfortable. You make her feel like she don't need to have friends. She has a business. You ruined the business for her, like, because she had a clothing business for a unisex, brand, whereby male and female can come into her business and buy stuff from her. And this boy was finding it uncomfortable, thinking, why do you have to sell men's clothes? Like, why don't you just focus on the female? Like, because obviously when you sell men's clothes, men are gonna end up coming to the shop and buying things, and then they're probably gonna have a hang over you and want to talk to you and stuff like that. And do you know what I mean? That kind of relationship is really toxic from my own, imagination. So they carried on and stuff like that. I think the worst situation was when the brother of her boyfriend tried to rape her. So the brother of her partner tried to rape her, and she told the boyfriend. And guess what? Imagine telling your boyfriend, like, oh, your brother tried to rape me, and then you're like, well, it's your fault. Because this is actually what he said to her, that it was your fault, because obviously if you weren't saying hello to him, if you weren't greeting him all the time and respecting him, why would he want to even think of you or even want to rape you? Imagine that. Like, seriously, guys, I don't know why people are being treated this way. Girls come to you for love, for you to sort of cherish them, for you to be part of their life, for you to treat them right, and then you just act carelessly towards them. You act like you don't care. You act like you don't bother, and you're not bothered about their welfare. You're not bothered about how they feel. All you want to know is to make them feel insecure, because this is what it's all about. Because when a guy starts telling you what to do, how to do, where to go, then he is becoming toxic and he's becoming controlling over your life. Imagine you telling your partner, saying, your brother tried to rape me. Like, seriously, and your feedback is like, it was your fault. You make someone feel guilty from being a victim. How does that really work? Why are relationships so toxic these days? Why are relationships so not like reliable? Why are people treating people so wrong and you claim to love them? That's why I bring the question to people. Is love really enough in a relationship? Loving someone, is it really enough? Or is it like a toxic situation that you love someone, that love is what pins them in that relationship? Because love is not supposed to hurt. Love is not supposed to damage. Love is not supposed to be abusive. But a lot of people abuse love, and they make love and turn it into something that has become nasty. It got to a point whereby she said she had to really put an end to it, because the way the relationship was going, she became frightened in terms of him always throwing things around, being aggressive, and hitting stuff, damaging stuff, and she felt really scared. And she had to quit. And it was such a difficult thing for her to do. Do you understand? Because sometimes, girls find it hard to come out of a toxic relationship. I think a lot of girls find it more difficult to come out of a toxic relationship than it is for someone who is just wanting to quit. It's really difficult. So I don't know if that's love, because I want you guys to tell me, what do you think that's love? Is love the reason why people want to stay in a toxic, abusive relationship? Because she was emotionally abused, because abuse is not always like those bars being like beating and mashing and smashing. Emotional abuse is a very difficult thing for someone to overcome in their life, because it can damage you real deep inside your head, inside your heart, inside your mind, because the things that are being said to you comes back to haunt you, and you start questioning yourself, like, am I really that bad? Is that what I really am? Is that what he has said? Is that what I am? Am I the reason why I have failed in this relationship? You have to always try to weigh what the situation was, to make sure that you don't let that negative words affect you, because it can break you down, and before you come back up, it will take time. So you gotta start saying no to emotional abuse, because now this lady is finding it so hard to move forward. He can't trust no one. So the reason why I've come up with this, story time, is just to let people out there to know that, don't always think you're the problem. The other person or the other partner can also be the bigger problem. Take yourself out of something that don't bring you joy. Take yourself out of something that don't bring you happiness. Take yourself out of something that don't bring you peace. There's nothing like peace of mind. Because once you have your peace of mind, then you're cool, you're fine, you're okay. But when you're in a relationship that gives you hope, that gives you encouragement, that gives you love, that gives you no abuse, then stick with it, love it, cherish it, and you give back the same as you receive. Say no to emotional abuse in a relationship. So the moral of this message is to always put yourself first. Like, think about yourself. Think about your mental status. Think about your relationship. Think about what real love is to you. Measure out what is going on in your relationship. Don't let your emotions or how much help you've gotten from this person hook you down in a relationship that is so abusive. Not just being a woman or being a man, that is an abuse. Emotional abuse goes deep. So, with that being said, I hope I haven't talked too much. I hope you've learned 1, 2, 3, something goosebumps out of my story time. Because me, I've learned something. I've learned not to go in a relationship that would or yabba 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 on more. So I'd like you to take that step. It doesn't matter how long it takes. Your rightful man will come. your rightful woman would come. If you think I'm the right woman for you, knock at my door, and the door shall be open. Like the Bible says, when you don't ask, you don't get. When you don't knock, you don't have the door opened. So let's keep it real. Let's love ourselves. Let's treat each other right. Treat a man right. Treat a woman right. Treat a family right. Treat a friend. Guys, please do remember to like, share, comment down below if you like my videos, and please do like my videos, and don't forget to comment down below. Like, tell me what you think, tell me what you want me to do. If you want me to act crazy, I'll do it for you, but it has to be good crazy though. But yeah, please just remember to keep sharing, you know, subscribe if you haven't yet subscribed it, and please comment down below. I know I'm emphasizing on this. You gotta support your girl. Like, I'm really trying to do this for y'all, so do this for me too. So thank you for watching, and I love you guys. Bye for now. Mwah.